What's going on with y'all, man? It's Mike Hopes. If we know hooping and we here, simple. So today our topic is going to be about I'm getting uglier by the day and it's comforting me. And if you don't understand the reference to that, I'll put it somewhere on the screen. This is a reverse parody of that video. So every day it seems that I've been getting more and more, I don't know, more and more chopped, I guess is the word that people use. Like my hair, I haven't got a haircut in, wow, probably 2 months. But my hair's not even that long. The sides are not that long. But. The front is a little long for sure. It's very tough to style it at times. Um, I did just get out of the shower, so that is an exception here. But it still looks really bad, right? But there is a certain thing about being ugly that puts you in a comfort zone, right? It puts you in a spot where you are alone in a good way, not in a way of like, oh, I'm so alone, I'm so chopped, I'm so ugly. You just kind of accept it. And I think the best part is accepting it, because the hardest part is when you don't accept it, right? When you're sitting and you're like, holy fuck, oh my gosh, is like, this is for men and women, because hopefully at least some women watch this video. I know I've lost like 80% of my female audience, unfortunately, so that sucks. But it's really about the acceptance, because at the end of the day, like, especially if you're my age, it's like, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, it really doesn't, bro. And honestly, the main reason I made this video today was because I saw a girl that I know is getting married, and she's the same age as me. Like, it's crazy for me to think about that. Because I don't plan on getting, like, married, if I do, till, like, 30, bro. Maybe 35. Like, on some real shit. Because people love to rush into relationships, love to rush into trying to be a person that they're not, right? Because a lot of times, I'd say like 80%, in my opinion, 70 to 80% of modern day relationships are two people being fake as fuck to each other, bro. Like, and personally, I'm going to be okay with accepting myself as in that ugly category that doesn't get no females. I'm okay with that, because I spend a lot more time on here talking to you guys. And I'll say I appreciate that. I low-key have not uploaded on this channel in like a week. Maybe. I don't know. I've been telling myself to upload, but I haven't. I don't know why. I've really been caught up with like work and my other channels and my Instagram. We just hit 169 followers on my Instagram, yeah. 169. Like, that shit really means something to me. I was stuck at 97 for a minute, so we built a bunch of followers in like a fucking half a week, bro. So yeah, y'all know. Y'all can follow Mike with the Hoops on Instagram if y'all want, bro. I'm fucking plugging this shit. I don't care. Anyway, I think the beauty of being ugly is you accept that nobody is going to be looking at you, right? And when you're attractive, you're like, fuck, dude, I gotta make sure I look good every day. I gotta make sure I do this and this. But the beauty of being ugly is like, you can just say, who gives a fuck? Like, you can really just not give a fuck, right? Because if I was trying to be some pretty prep boy ass motherfucker, I probably wouldn't even put in these videos on the internet, bro, because I'd be too scared. Because I'd be like, man, I can't hurt my pretty boy reputation. But whole time, at this present moment, I do not give a flying fuck. I'm not gonna lie. If you asked me like 2 years ago to do some shit like this, I probably wouldn't have, bro. I'd be too scared. I was too photogenic. But now I really don't care, bro. I'm not gonna lie. My whole shit messed up right now. Whatever. So when it comes to stuff like this, you don't want to be the guy that, oh my gosh, bro, this is pissing me off. Whatever. I'll get back to it. You don't want to be the guy that is too scared to try new things or be a bigger person because they're too afraid of how people view them or how people look at them, right? Because that just makes you a dickhead, bro. Like, no disrespect, but that makes you a dickhead. Whole time I'm a fucking dickhead too, but I'm a good guy. I try to be. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I try to be a good person, right? But I'm still ugly, though. You feel me? There's a hella dudes out there that be, or hella females, dudes, it doesn't matter. There be hella people out there who are like so, like, attractive in terms of like life, And they are the biggest fucking dickheads you will ever meet, bro. I swear. Like, but then there's a lot of people who are attractive who are really nice. But the ones who are dickheads just sticks out more to me because it's like if they were like chopped, would they act that same way? Or do they have an entitlement because of their attractiveness? I think that's something to think about. Um, because when you're ugly, you kind of have to be nice to people. You can't just be a dickhead and be ugly, like, because you're just like you're double fucking yourself, bro. Like that's just cooked. Like so, yeah. I think that is very important to think about. If you are consider yourself ugly, right? But if okay, what I will say is if you are ugly, right, that does not mean that you can't have a skill, bro, right? Because I've said the word right like probably 30 fucking times this video. I apologize. It's probably so annoying for you guys to hear that. If you are ugly, that does not mean you can't do great things. I feel like we live in a world where it's like you have to be attractive to do some good shit, to go out and do some crazy shit. But you can be ugly and still achieve shit, bro. Just because you might not be pulling no females does not mean that you are not gonna be successful in your life, bro. Like simple as that. You could pull no females your whole life and still be a millionaire. Like, like that's just what it is, bro. Like, and this goes for the same for women. You could be a crazy good businesswoman and not get no dudes in your life. So what? You made millions. You made your bread. But the most important thing, and I'm centering myself right here because this is the most important thing, is, and I'm not going to get too emphasized into this, but I just will need to say it. There needs to be some type of higher power that you still respect every day, right? Whether it's God or your own God, whatever that may be. There needs to be something in your life that you can go back to knowing that it'll always love you because it can be tough sometimes in your life when you feel ugly, you feel alone, and you feel that nobody loves you because we're natural human beings and you want somebody to love you. So what I'm telling y'all is to find that thing up above, find something above that you know will always constantly love you, and that love will bring to yourself. So there will be times when you are alone and when you have to come to the realization that you may be chopped too, that you will just need somebody to rely on. And there's people in your life who probably still love you even though you ugly. You feel me? It could be about who you are as a person. It don't gotta be about how you look, like yada yada, so on and so forth. 90% of people in this world are not friends with other people just because they're attractive, unless it's a dude trying to get up on a female. You feel me? I think it's important to value yourself, not from how you look, not from what you like fucking have, like, but who you are, bro. Like, as long as you're a good person, bro, you can be comfortable with who you are, bro. And like I said, I hate to say that I'm a good person because I hate people that say they're good people because usually they are dickheads. But I am hopefully a good enough person to where y'all can be like, you know what? He one weird looking motherfucker, chop ass motherfucker, but he probably look like a good guy. So that's all I gotta say on that. I know the video, I was supposed to copy a 20-minute timestamp thing with that, but I'm not doing that. I'm pretty sure the original video was 21 minutes, the one that I'm talking about. No, it was actually 1 minute and 31 seconds. I apologize. I was way off on that. Regardless, that's just what it is. Don't feel bad if you look bad. Just be a good person either way. That's all I can say, y'all. Take care. Hope y'all have a good day. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you have any comments to make on everything that I said in the video, you can say it and hate on me and do whatever the fuck you want because I'm just fucking posting, bro. I don't care, bro. Do not take this shit seriously, bro.